Hi, welcome. This is the tarot readings for all signs of the Zodiac. Thanks for supporting the channel and giving it a thumbs up for the video. That helps me get out across YouTube. I hope you're doing okay wherever you are on Gaia. I've got my little Christmas tree up here to the side, so hopefully you can see the lights. I've just shifted the video over a little bit for you. So we're going to start off with Taurus. Let's see what message we get for Taurus for the next few days, please. Just connecting with Spirit, pulling back from the Matrix. What is the message, please, for Taurus the next few days, please? Okay, so you're over a difficult time. You've got the Death card. There's an ending here with a new beginning. Spirit is confirming that you're never going to go back to the place that you've just been. It's well and truly over and you're headed in the right direction now. It is obviously still challenging for you because you're not exactly where you want to get to quite yet, but at least you're not where you once were. Okay, you've got more of an idea of like the roles that people play in your life as well, which is really good. So you've kind of got things better structured, better organised, you're getting a better balance. So things are improving for you. So keep doing what you're doing. Spirit is confirming you are moving in the right direction. Let's see what is going on for your person, Taurus, please. Okay. So your person is at the end of a difficult time as well. They're kind of mirroring you. They've been through a difficult time as well. There's a new beginning for them as well. They do have feelings for you. So the Lover's card is confirmation. They do have feelings for you, but they are a bit stuck in their life. They're at a crossroads. They're choosing which path to take. Let's see what your person's thinking. What is Taurus's person thinking, please? They're saying, I can't let go of the past. I think your person gets very overwhelmed with their feelings, and sometimes they choose not to feel things. And I think there's an undeniable connection between you both. And it's like, you know, deep down, they can't really ignore the connection they've got with you and the feelings they've got for you. But it's like they are a little bit stuck at the same time. Let's have a look at what your love message is, please, then, for Taurus. Infinity, your love is timeless. Okay, I do think that you have got a connection with someone that's going to be there forever. I feel like it's not really going to go away. Let's see what your power card is. This is from your angels. What is the angel message for Taurus, please? Okay, you've got the 9 of Gabriel, so that is the 9 of Pentacles. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So Spirit is saying you have got all the right resources. So they're kind of confirming that you don't really need to fundamentally change anything. You just need to tweak a few things. And once you've tweaked a few things, you're going to get things correct. You've got all the resources you need. You are in a better position than you were. Your health is better. Your money is better. So, you know, you're all good, really. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying then, please, Taurus. It says here, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. Do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So your spirit guides are saying that you just need to find a balance, and once you've got that, you're fine. And that is basically what you've been working on anyway. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying then, please, Taurus. I am here with the family. Everyone is here. I am not alone, so please don't worry. So that's confirmation that your loved one in spirit is not alone. They are with loved ones up in the spiritual realm, which is really nice to know, isn't it? And you kind of knew that anyway. So anyway, basically for you the next few days, Taurus, You're moving forward very nicely. Don't worry, you're never going to go back to where you've just been. you've got more of an idea of what roles people play in your life, and the structure of things is getting better. The person that you're involved with, they are a bit stuck. They're a bit stuck on you, honestly. They do find it hard to let go of the past, but your connection is definitely timeless and it's going to continue. You're in a great position with your health, your well-being, your finances. What Spirit is saying is to just keep moving forward now. You don't need to make any massive changes. It's more like tweaking little things here and there. You're basically working on getting a better balance with the help of your spirit guides, and they will help you with the balance in your life, especially between the physical matters and the emotional matters. You can ask your spirit guides to help you with that. And there's someone in spirit who is saying that they're not alone, they are with loved ones, which is really nice confirmation. So I hope that helps, Taurus. We're going to go into Virgo now. Virgo for the next few days. What is the message, please, for Virgo for the next few days? Okay, Virgo, you're kind of waiting for something, and you're kind of probably wondering what's going to happen. You are trying to get a bit more rest the next few days and get yourself ready for something. Your perspective on things is changing a hell of a lot at the moment. So you're looking at things very differently to how you used to look at them. Let's see what your person is doing. What is Virgo's person doing, please? Your person's making decisions, and they're seeing things more clearly. They're getting a better grip on things, and they might be handed an opportunity at the moment by Spirit that's going to make them more healthy or more wealthy with their money. So your person should be feeling quite good really the next few days. Let's see what your person's thinking. What is Virgo's person thinking, please? They're saying, I am undecided about us. I need time to think things through. Don't rush me. Yeah, I mean, your person is obviously thinking quite a lot, especially with this King of Swords there. They can't be rushed because obviously they do get triggered if you try to rush them with things. You know that. That's fine. I think really the next few days, if you just give your person some space, things are going to come really good. Let's have a look at what the love message is for Virgo, please. You've got resolutions. Strive for harmonious resolutions. So the angels and your spirit guides are helping you to come up with solutions to things which previously you couldn't find. And I do feel like at the moment things are really on the up for Virgo. It's like the answers you've been seeking all this time are finally coming to fruition. Let's see what your angels are saying then, please, Virgo. You've got here, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. So this is really good. You're going to be working with other people. You're going to be making great progress. It is a good time for you to progress your career or things that you're passionate about. They definitely want you to work with others as well. So let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying. What is Virgo's spirit guides saying, please? Okay, it says here, let go of what you fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. That's the thing, really. You are waiting for something to happen, and it might be making you feel a little bit, you know, nervous or anxious or stressed, but your spirit guides are right with you. They're helping calm you down. They're helping you to know that you are protected and safe. You know, you are actually moving into a positive time of progress. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying. What is Virgo's loved one in spirit saying, please? There isn't a day that goes by where I don't check in on you to make sure you are okay. That is so lovely. So your loved one in spirit is checking in on you. They're making sure you're okay. They know that obviously you have got a lot going on and it's been hard because you're sort of waiting and you're wondering how to see things from a different perspective, and you're changing your mind about things, you know, completely, really. You're having a complete turnaround. It's good for you to get as much rest as you can the next few days. Your person is thinking about things, making decisions, reviewing things, and they could be coming up with a new opportunity here that could be quite lucrative or good for their health. Your person does need space though. You've kind of got to let them go through this process on their own. Spirit is saying that you are coming up with some really good solutions to problems that you've previously had. So that's great confirmation of that. And this is a time of progress for your career or your passions and that kind of thing. Your spirit guides are also reassuring you that whatever it is you're waiting for is going to be fine because you're really well protected. And also, there isn't a day that doesn't go by that your person in spirit doesn't think about you. They're always thinking about you and checking in on you as well. So I hope that helps, Virgo. So now we're going to go into Capricorn. Capricorn for the next few days. Let's see what Capricorn, your message is, please, for the next few days, please. Okay, so you've been kind of going it alone. You've been trying to figure something out and it's kind of been up to you how you're going to do this. Might have felt a bit lonely at times for you, but at the same time you are learning a lot about yourself. You might be deciding to leave something or somewhere, or you might be sort of changing your mind about something. Okay. Also, you could be quite passionate about something at the moment. Let's see what's going on with your person then, Capricorn, please. Okay, your person's been celebrating. They've been a bit happier lately, which is really good news. They're also reviewing something at the moment. They're really thinking hard about something and they're going to be making an important decision. Let's see what your person's thinking here, Capricorn, please. Okay, your person's saying, I am ignoring other people. Your person has calmed down a lot and they're not doing all the crazy things they used to do. They've sort of calmed down and they are sort of trying to be a bit more insular and not get too involved in drama anymore or too involved with other people anymore, which is good. It's a good news. Let's see what's going on with your love message, Capricorn, please. Got expectations. Have realistic expectations. So you might have to work on people's expectations of you and also your own expectations with things. You know, and I think you are. I think you're definitely learning a lot about yourself, and that's why you might be making some changes about something. Let's have a look at what your angels are saying, Capricorn, please. What are Capricorn's angels saying, please? Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So there is some change going on for you in the external reality. Something is changing and it is for the best because you've changed. It might be a bit shocking how it's come about or a bit sort of challenging, but it is for the best that this thing is changed. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying, Capricorn. Okay, you've got the Peacock card. So your spirit guides are saying let yourself stand out and be noticed. Yeah, you are sort of like the centre of attention for some sort of reason, and that is happening and your spirit guides are supporting that to happen. You know, and it is important for you. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying, Capricorn, please. You are the light, you are magic, you have a gift. That's amazing, isn't it? So somebody in spirit says that you are a light, you are magic, and you do have a gift. you know, and for some of you that gift might be shining this light for other people more than you realise, and it's actually very healing for other people around you. So you've got here some changes going on. You might be feeling a bit differently about something. You're learning a lot about yourself. Your person's happier than they were, and they're making an important decision that should make them feel happy. They're keeping themselves out of drama, which is good. Spirit is telling you to have realistic expectations, and also that other people need to have realistic expectations about you, and that's just the way it is, unfortunately. You have to be yourself, and other people have got to learn to deal with that. And you have got the Tower card here, which is your angels saying that there is something that is changing, but it's just the way it's got to be, really. You might be realising that you're being noticed quite a lot at the moment, which, you know, you might like or you might not like, but it's just what's got to happen. You do need to be noticed at the moment, and someone in spirit is saying that you are the light, you are the magic, and you do have a gift. So that's really nice as well. So I hope that helps, Capricorn. I'm just going to have a drink. Okay, so we're going to go into Aquarius next. Aquarius for the next few days, please. Okay, Aquarius, you've got a lovely balance between the masculine and the feminine. You're getting a better balance between relaxing and not doing very much, but also making sure you've got things in order and doing what you need to do. You have got a good balance there. You're sort of open to the unknown, you're going with the flow of life, but you're also restructuring certain things and trying to get certain things in a better order, which is good. You're taking the power seat here and getting things sorted, which is not always easy. You know, sometimes that is really challenging in this matrix, but you're doing your best to get things more structured, and then you will feel better. Let's see what's going on for your person then, please, for Aquarius. Okay, so your person's working hard at the moment. They might be getting a bit fed up sometimes or a bit bored, but they do need some rest here. Okay, they need a bit of R&R, a bit of time to themselves. Let's see what's going on. What's your person thinking, please, Aquarius? Okay, your person's saying, I know we will be together. So they do think about you, particularly when they're on their own, they think about you. And they do have that sense that you will always be together. Let's see what your love message is, please, Aquarius. Gratitude. A thank you goes a long way. So there might be somebody connected to you that would appreciate being thanked. And I think you know about that. Also, you're becoming a lot more grateful for things, and you're noticing that the more grateful you are, the more things go your way, really. Let's see, you know, if you take a grateful approach, things will go your way and you will get the results that you want. Let's see what your angels are saying then, please, Aquarius. Okay, your angels are saying, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So your angels are basically saying that you've been working really hard, you've been practicing your skills, and you're turning into a bit of an expert at what you do, which is amazing. Whatever that may be, it may be you don't have a, you know, typical career, but whatever you're passionate about or interested in, you're just getting very skilled. Let's see what is going on with your spirit guides. What are Aquarius's spirit guides saying, please? Okay, they are talking about balance. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. Do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So you are getting a better balance with things, which is great. And you're working on that all the time, getting a better balance between what you do emotionally, but also what you do physically. let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying, Aquarius, please. I know things are tough right now, but I promise you brighter days are around the corner. Wow. So your loved one in spirit is reassuring you that although things are a bit tough, brighter days are right around the corner. So they want you to just keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep embracing the unknown, keep going with the flow, but also keep sorting things out and structuring things, because that is, you're onto a winner, really. You're nearly there with something. Somebody connected to you needs to take a rest because they've been getting a bit fed up and working very hard. I know we will be together. Your person senses that you will always be together, and the more gratitude you have, the more things are sort of going your way, and that's kind of the secret at the moment. Your angels are saying to take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. You're getting very skilled and you're getting expertise at something, which is fantastic. It's very exciting for you. And your spirit guides want you to keep working on the balance between your emotional well-being and also what you do physically in life. So you're working on that. And your loved one in spirit is saying that, yes, things are tough right now, but I promise you brighter days are right around the corner. So, you know, certain things are going to get sorted very soon, and then you will be feeling a lot better, you know. So I hope that helped, Aquarius. We're going to go into Gemini now. Gemini for the next few days then, please. Okay, Gemini. You've been feeling more secure in yourself. You've got the Four of Wands. Spirit is saying that you have reached a milestone in your life, and now you're at that milestone. You do feel a bit better and a bit happier. You're moving forward nicely the next few days. There might be opposing forces that you have to manage, and it might be stressful sometimes trying to manage everything, but Spirit is saying that you can do it, you know. Let's see what is going on for your person. What is going on for Gemini's person, please? Okay, your person has been feeling a bit triggered about something. They've had to take swift action with something because it needs their attention. But the next few days, they're going to get an opportunity that they're very excited about, they're very pleased about, and it's going to be very good news for them. Let's have a look at what your person's thinking. What is your person thinking, please, Gemini? Okay, yeah, your person says, I am listening to my guides. So your person is following, you know, their intuition and the messages that Spirit gives them about what they need to do next for their highest and best. So they're on the right track, your person. Let's have a look at what your love message is then, Gemini, please. Okay, chemistry. Embrace a mutual attraction. So this is confirmation that there is definitely chemistry between you and your person. If it's a platonic relationship, it just means that, you know, you do click. You genuinely do click with this person. If it's an intimate connection, then yes, there is undeniable chemistry there, which you obviously do realise. Okay, let's see what your angels are saying then, Gemini, please. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. So it's worth persevering with something, because something will go your way and you will get what you deserve. It's worth sort of expressing yourself and persevering, because you will get the outcome that you deserve. All right. Let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying. What are your spirit guides saying, please, Gemini? Polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. So yeah, your spirit guides are saying there's something here that can get sorted out. All you need to do really is just say what your truth is, and then it will kind of go your way, really. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying, please, Gemini. You need to look after you now. I will guide you the best I can. So that's confirmation from spirit, from somebody in the spiritual realm. They know you, and they know that you do deserve now to look after yourself. And they are guiding you, okay? So that's good confirmation of that. So you are feeling more secure in yourself. You're feeling better, but you do have opposing forces that you have to manage, which is a little bit challenging at times. Can be a bit stressful at times managing things, but spirit is saying that you can do it. Your person has been a bit triggered, but the next few days they should be feeling better, because there's a really positive opportunity coming in for them here, which they're going to be excited about and pleased about. Your person is listening to their guides, so they are following their intuition. They are on the right track. There is chemistry between you both. Okay, you do click with each other. You've got the Justice card, so something is going to go your way. You might have been through a bit of an unlucky period of time recently, but it's now a luckier period for you. And, you know, your spirit guides are saying to express your truth, because you will get what you deserve if you express your truth and say what you feel, you know. And your loved one in spirit is saying you need to look after yourself now, all right? So that is confirmation. It is time to do what's right for you. So don't feel guilty about it. So that's the message, Gemini. I hope that helps. And now we're going to move into Libra. Libra for the next few days. What is the message for Libra, please, for the next few days? Okay, Libra, you've been working really hard to follow your highest and best. Do the best you can. Follow, you know, the higher powers, if you like. You know, you've been connecting with spirit and your higher self, and you know, you are trying to do the right things. You're sort of relaxing a little bit the next few days, and you're realizing that you can be open to the flow of life, and you can just see the way things are going to go. And actually it looks like things are going to go well. All right, so if you've got any worries about money or your health, you know, that those things should actually be fine now and improving. Let's see what's going on with your person then, please, Libra, the next few days. Okay, your person here is making good progress with money and with their health. All right, they are a loyal person to you, but they do hold certain things back because they have been hurt in the past. They struggle to trust. Now they've got quite a lot to contend with, but spirit is showing that they are strong enough to keep going. Let's see what your person's thinking then, please, for Libra. Okay, your person's saying, I'm sorry for blocking you, I was triggered. So they were triggered. You know that your person does get easily triggered. They might even have some sort of mental health problems. So you sort of know that when they're distant, you just try not to take it too personally. Let's see what your love message is then for Libra, please. Ahead. Focus on what is in front. So don't feel guilty or ashamed about the past. Spirit is sort of encouraging you just to keep going forward, because really the past is gone, and the only time we have is the present moment. Let's see what your angels are saying then, please, for Libra. You've got here perspective. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. Okay, so it's worth holding off at the moment, taking a pause. This is the Hanged Man in the tarot. you know, it is uncomfortable sometimes when we're at a standstill, but then sometimes what I'm getting shown is Spirit's going to give you a realisation that helps you see things differently, and then that is the answer, you know. So it's good to get a different perspective on something, and you will be getting a different perspective, and then you'll actually find that you're quite happy with what you've got. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying then, please, for Libra. Spider. Trust the creative spark that you are feeling. Express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Okay, so you might not really be a writer. I mean, I used to be a bit of a writer, but I'm not really anymore. The most important thing is that your spirit guides are saying that you are feeling a creative spark. And that creative spark does need to be expressed because it will go really well. So it's worth just going with it, okay? Because your creative sparks can really make things happen at the moment. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying then, please, Libra. Yeah, your person in spirit is saying, please don't blame yourself. You did everything right. Release this, please. So you've got two messages about leaving the past behind. Don't blame yourself. You did do everything right. So, and of course you did, because everything's going as per the divine plan. So you are sort of following the higher powers. You're following your highest and best. You're doing really well. You're learning to just go with the flow a bit more and see what happens. And you should be feeling healthier, and your money should be good. Your person is loyal. They're making some slow progress, but positive progress. They do hold back a bit because of things that have happened to them. They find it hard to trust, but they are persevering nonetheless. Sometimes they do block you or pull back because they're triggered. You know, they're going to be all right, but, you know, you sort of have to be a bit patient sometimes. Keep focusing ahead. Don't feel ashamed or guilty on the past. You're getting new perspectives all the time on things, which is really helping you. And your spirit guides are saying that you have got a creative spark and you can really make things happen at the moment. And they're saying, please don't blame yourself. Your loved one in spirit does not want you to blame yourself for anything, okay? So I hope that helps. That is the message. Okay, I'm just going to have a little drink now. I've got lime juice, and I just like thought in between each section I'm going to take a drink. Oh dear. Right, we're going to go into Leo now. Leo for the next few days, please. Okay, you're moving on from troubled times. You're definitely not where you were. And this is really good news. You really deserve this, okay? You are moving into the light, and even the next 2 weeks, things are going to get better yet again. The only thing is there is still some things that are a bit unresolved, and you don't know the answers to certain things, which could drive you a bit crazy at times. Just be kind to yourself, because you don't want it to give you mental health issues, you know. Let's see what's going on with your person then, please, Leo. Your person's moving on from troubled times. They're moving in the right direction now. That is confirmation. They've got a little bit more an idea of what roles people play in their lives, and they're more accepting of that now. However, they're not quite where they want to be. They do need to take a rest the next few days. It's quite important for them to contemplate things and also just take a bit of a rest for themselves. Let's see what your person's thinking then, Leo, please. My ego is loud, but I am listening to my soul. I am striving for spiritual enlightenment. Your person is trying to do the right thing. Sometimes it might come off like they're very selfish, or they're very sort of like unhelpful, but actually they are honestly trying their best. Let's see what your love message is then for Leo, please. What is the love message for Leo, please? Abundance. Be open to accept an abundance of love. Okay, so there is a lot of love coming in for you the next few days, and Spirit just wants you to accept it. It might feel a bit overwhelming sometimes to have so much love coming towards you, but there is a lot of love and a lot of support there that's coming in for you the next few days, and you've sort of got to grab it really when you can, you know. Let's see what is going on with your angels. What is the angel message, please, for Leo? You've got the Seven of Michael, Seven of Swords there. There is a better course of action available. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to open up a bit, you know. Don't hold all the cards close to your chest, you know. Let yourself open up a little bit, because, you know, there is a lot of love coming your way. And it's best that you don't think the worst, you know, you've got to think the best. So let's see what your spirit guides are saying then, please, Leo. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument or listening. So there is something to do with music being important, and it is still part of your journey. So, you know, still be open to the fact that music can help you in some way. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying for Leo, please. Focus on the memories that made you smile from the inside. Leave the memories that weigh heavy on your heart. That is a lovely message, isn't it? So that's a message from someone that knows you, who's in the spirit realm. They want you to focus on the memories that make you smile, and leave the memories that weigh heavy on your heart. Okay, so that's what they're working with you on, to keep your vibration up. So you're moving forward nicely, but you might be feeling a bit confused about something, like there's something you still don't have the answers to, and Spirit doesn't want you to get too stressed about it, because I think the answers are going to come soon. What you want is coming soon, and your person's moving forward very nicely, but they just need a bit more rest and contemplation time. They are honestly trying to do their very best, even though they might seem a bit selfish sometimes. Your angels and your spirit guides are saying that there's a lot of love on the way for you. So embrace that and be open to it, you know. They want you to open up. They're saying, the angels are saying, you know, be open to other people and the abundance of love coming in for you, the help and the support. Be open to it, work with it, because actually, you know, it can actually come to fruition and some good things are going to happen. So it's best to be patient and work with what you've got at the moment. And your spirit guides are saying that music is still part of your journey as well. And also your loved one in spirit is telling you to focus on the memories that make you smile and leave behind the ones that don't, okay? So I hope that helped, Leo. Let's go into Aries now. Aries for the next few days. What is the message for Aries, please, for the next few days? Okay, you've been a bit stuck about something, or felt a bit stuck lately. There is something that stresses you out and it is annoying. I do feel for you there. Let's have a look at what's going on with your person, please. What is going on with Aries person, please? Woo. Right, your person is happy. They're more content. They're trying to make their wishes, and their wishes are starting to become fulfilled, which is quite an amazing thing, but I don't think your person can quite believe it. They're moving forward very nicely, although sometimes it can be stressful because your person's got to manage different things, different energies, and that is challenging for your person sometimes, but they can do it, okay? Let's see what your person's thinking then, Aries. What is Aries person thinking, please? Your person's saying, I see signs about you everywhere. So they do think about you a lot. All right. Let's see what your love message is. What is the love message for Aries, please? What is the love message for Aries, please? Happiness. Unlock the door to happiness. Okay, so your angels and your spirit guides are saying that you are happier than you were, and they want you to keep opening the doors to happiness, because happiness is right here, right now, and things are improving, and they don't want you to get too stressed about one particular thing. Let's see what your angels are saying, please, Aries. Okay, so Aries, your angels are saying that you are the Nine of Pentacles, right? You've got your resources, you've got your health, you know, your health is improving, your money's improving, you've got your resources you need to be happy. They're saying that you've just got to stay determined and keep moving forward, all right? Which I think you are doing. I think you are doing it, but it's just sometimes it's very hard. Okay, let's see what your spirit guides are saying, please, Aries. What is Aries' spirit guide saying, please? Okay, you've got Cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. Okay, so you know, it is hard because it would be nice to rely on one person for everything, but for you sort of have to, you know, rely on different people for different things, and that is just part of your predestined plan in this incarnation. I think in this soul family it is like that for a lot of us, and that's okay. Let's see what is going on. The thing is that you do actually like to be independent, and that is the bottom line. You do like it really deep down, so it is the way it is. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying, please, Aries. Oh, your loved one in spirit is saying you, I am your soulmate. So there's somebody in spirit that either was your soulmate or they're like a soulmate, because they're just like carbon copy of you. And it's almost quite scary how similar they are to you, okay? So that's interesting. So, okay, you have been a bit stuck with something and a bit worried about something, and it's probably really annoying you. Your person is getting their wishes fulfilled. Sometimes they've got sort of opposing energies to manage, and things can be a bit challenging for your person to juggle at times energetically, but they can do it. They see signs about you everywhere. They do think about you a lot. Their angels and spirit guides are telling you, sorry, your spirit guides and your angels are telling you this is a time for you to be more happy, and that's what, you know, lots of good things happening at the moment to make you more happy again. Now, your angels are saying that you are in a good position, your money's improving, your health is improving, and they want you to stay determined and move forward, because you will be moving forward and things will be getting better for you now. Okay, and you will be feeling better about things the next few days. You'll be feeling more positive about things the next few days. Your spirit guides are just saying that, you know, you do have to look towards different people for different things. You can't just be codependent on one person, but you know, you're very independent by nature anyway, and you're okay with that. You're getting really good at dealing with that. And your loved one in spirit is saying they're like a soulmate to you, so they're kind of just like, whoa, very similar to you. So I hope that helps, Aries. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let's go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the next few days then, please. Right, you've been getting over something that's been difficult. It's either that you've had some regrets about things or you've been grieving. But Spirit says there's two lovely opportunities here for you. The road ahead's going to be more sort of easy and smooth. You are, the next few days, working very hard. You're building things back up. You're putting in the work. You might sometimes feel a bit tired or fed up, but you do know deep down that you're going to kind of reap the rewards in the long term of your efforts. And Spirit is saying you will reap the rewards of your efforts in the long term, so it is worth to keep going. Let's see what your loved one, what's going on with your person, please, for Sagittarius. Your person might be having some childhood issues coming up, right? You know, not easy to deal with, and sometimes they might feel a bit stuck because of their childhood issues. It kind of keeps them a bit stuck sometimes, unfortunately. I think you know that, whether it's something you talk about or not is another matter, but it's just you kind of instinctively know it. Let's see what your person's thinking then, Sagittarius, please. Yeah, your person's saying I am more emotional than I show. Your person does block off their emotions and they sort of hide their emotions a bit. They're actually very, very sensitive deep down, and they find it sometimes easier to block the emotions so they don't have to feel it. Let's see what your love message is, Sagittarius. What is the love message for Sagittarius, please? They're saying to you, ahead, focus on what's in front. They don't want you to think about the past. Cancel, clear, delete. Past does not exist. We only have the present moment. That is what they're saying. It's best not to question everything because everything's happening as per the divine plan. So we have to trust in that. Let's see what your angels are saying, Sagittarius. You know, there's no point in regretting the past because it's certain karmas we have to go through, unfortunately. It's not your fault. So your angels are saying, Page of Cups, I believe, a new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. Yeah, Page of Cups. So there's good news here for you. It is a new emotional beginning. This is a new beginning for you to be more childlike and enjoy yourself more. Okay. Let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying then, please, Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius' spirit guides saying, please? Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, so what they're saying to you is you can't plan 10 steps ahead. You know, you've got to kind of go step by step, each day by day, and then adjust on each stage. Do you see what I mean? That's what your spirit guides are saying it's best to do at the moment. Just take one step at a time. So I hope that helps. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying then, please, Sagittarius. I see your thoughts. I am here. You can't see me, but know that you are never alone. That is so lovely, isn't it? Okay, so you can't see them, but they are with you. They can see what you're thinking, and they're saying that you're never alone. So that's really nice confirmation. So you have had some regrets or you've been grieving something, but you know, you are moving towards a long-term positive future, and you are going to start seeing the results of that soon. Your person might have childhood issues that keep them a bit stuck, but they're a lot more emotional than they show, and they kind of try to block emotions out because they get too intense and they don't really like it. Your spirit guides are telling you again, and focus on what's in front. Don't look back because it's gone already. You've got Page of Cups. You've got some good news coming in. A new emotional situation. It's like your inner child coming back to life. You're going to be enjoying yourself more, which is really good. You're going to be more happier and childlike. Now, your spirit guides are saying to you to take one step at a time. They are sending you signs of what you need to do, and you kind of need to take one step at a time with it. Your loved one in spirit is saying that they can see your thoughts, know that I am here, you can't see me, but know that you are never alone. So it's a lovely message from your loved one in spirit, okay? So I hope that helps for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little drink now. Okay, lovely. We're going to go into Scorpio now. Scorpio for the next few days, please. Okay, so you've been taking charge of things and you've been sorting things out. And you've decided that it is time for a new beginning and you are going to end things. You want to move in the right direction now. And I think you figured out what the right direction is. Let's see what's going on for your person, please. For Scorpio. Your person has been a bit triggered, possibly about their childhood issues. Okay, and yeah, it's not easy for them. They might even have to take action. You know, they might have even had to take some action because they were a bit triggered by some childhood issues or something to do with children. Let's see what your person's thinking then. What is Scorpio's person thinking, please? Your person's saying, I am changing to be what you deserve. So your person knows that sometimes they don't always give you the best that they could give you, yeah? And what they're trying to do is they are trying to do the very best they can. Sometimes that's not easy because of their childhood, and also because sometimes they can be a bit reactive and a bit stressed, okay? Let's see what your love message is, Scorpio. What is Scorpio's love message, please? Okay, talk. Talking keeps your relationship alive. So it is worth talking to your person in small, you know, like small chunks. Not too deep, but it is worth sometimes having a chat about things just lightly. That can help. Let's see what and even just talking about light-hearted things can be enough. You know, don't have to talk about the issues as such, but talking about light-hearted things can be enough, really. Let's see what your angels are saying, Scorpio, please. Okay, you've got divine guidance. I believe this is the Hierophant. Search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Okay, so it is good for you at the moment to follow your highest self. It might be good to speak to a mentor, that kind of person as well. A mentor might be able to help you at the moment. Also just kind of checking in with yourself and checking with your values and your morals and just being like, I do think I am doing the right thing here. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying then, please, Scorpio, please. You've got here, music is an essential healing and it's essential to your well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument or listening. So music is still part of your journey. Spirit is saying to kind of keep that there, that is still an important part of your journey, music. Let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying then, please, for Scorpio. Do only what makes you truly happy. I support all that you do. So don't doubt for a minute that the decisions you're making are wrong. As long as it's making you happy, it's making your heart feel more relaxed and at ease, then it is the right thing that you've been doing these things, okay? And that's what your loved one in spirit does want you to know. So you've been taking charge of things. You've decided to sort of have an ending with certain things and go for a new beginning, which is really good. Your person does get a bit triggered about their childhood or children. They are trying to change to be what you deserve. It is worth talking, maybe in a light-hearted way with your person. It just keeps things alive between you both. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. You are reaching out to mentors, double checking things as well with your values and morals, And, you know, that is the most important thing at the end of the day. Just keep following your truth. Music is still part of your journey. And also there is someone in spirit who says that you do need to do what makes you happy. That's the most important thing. So I hope that helps. You know, don't feel any guilt or shame, basically. That's what your loved one in spirit is saying. Just do what is right for you. So that's the message, Scorpio. Let's go into Pisces. Pisces for the next few days, please. Right, Pisces, you've been really magnetic. You've been attracting opportunities. You've been determined and ambitious and really making things happen. You've got charisma at the moment, but you're also quite private. You've got deeper things going on which you don't have to share with other people. Might be best to keep certain things private. Let's have a look at what's going on for your person, please, Pisces. Your person's very gifted and they're starting to relax a little bit here. Okay, they've got the Patricia Coleman Smith card. She created the tarot artwork. So your person's very gifted. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, your person's gone from being very shut down and closed off, and they're starting to open up a little bit here, and they're starting to relax a little bit, which is a good thing, learning to go with the flow a little bit more. What's going on? What is your person thinking, please, then, Pisces? Your person does actually feel so much love for you. That is confirmation. So they're opening up there. They do really care about you a lot, which is lovely. Let's have a look at what your love message is, please, Pisces. Transformation. Enter into the light from out of the darkness. So you're going through a massive transformation at the moment. You can't underestimate it. It is your own private journey, but at the same time, I think you are sort of letting people know about it as well. You're just getting a good balance, really, between, you know, the work you do personally on yourself, which is private to you, but also letting people know you're not ashamed, you are who you are, and you're standing in your power. Let's see what your angels are saying then, please, Pisces. Two of Raphaels, that's Two of Cups. So you are getting to know yourself better and better, and a current relationship might be getting stronger. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those that you love. Okay, so that's the message there. There is a lot of love there. A current relationship could be getting stronger. Let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying, please, then, Pisces. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So they're saying that you have to kind of take things one step at a time at the moment, and Spirit is sending you signs along the way to just help confirm each step of the way that you are doing the right thing. Let's see what your loved one in Spirit is saying then, please, Pisces. I see your thoughts. I am here. You can't see me, but know that you are never alone. So that is lovely confirmation that you're not alone. Somebody in Spirit who knows you is right there, and they do understand what you're thinking and things like that. Okay, so overall it's a great reading. You know, you're ambitious, you're really going places at the moment, you've got charisma, you're making things happen, but you're also quite private as well, and you've got quite a lot of depth going on here, deeper stuff going on inside you. Your person's very gifted, and they're starting to relax a little bit and go with the flow of life a little bit more. They're opening up a little bit more. They feel a lot of love for you. They care about you. You're going through a massive transformation that you're open about, but you're also private about it as well at the same time. You've got a connection that's getting stronger here all the time. And your spirit guides are saying just take things one step at a time. They're going to keep sending you signs to help you. And there is someone in Spirit that understands what you're going through. They understand what you're thinking, and they are with you. So I hope that helps for you, Pisces. Okay, so now we're going to go into Cancer. Cancer for the next few days then, please. Okay, Cancer for the next few days. You've got a really great opportunity here. It's very exciting. It could be the answer to your prayers. You're just going to be weighing things up over the next few days and seeing how it goes. And it could be connected to money or your health or well-being. Let's see what's going on for your person. What's going on for Cancer's person, please? Thank you. Okay, your person's moving forward quite nicely. They do have opposing energies or opposing forces to manage. So sometimes they can struggle with the different energies they have to deal with. But Spirit is showing that this person will persevere and they will do well. Let's see what your person's thinking then, Cancer, please. Yeah, your person's very sensitive, actually. I'm affected by cosmic and collective energies. They are. They are very affected by energies, and that might be why sometimes they're a little bit held back, because when they do feel things, they feel things so intensely. Let's have a look at what your love message is, please, for Cancer. Triangle. Evaluate your emotions for a firm decision. Okay, so you might be going round and round in circles over something. And you've just got to evaluate things. You've got to weigh things up before you make a firm decision, because there could have been something that's happened recently that's actually good news. So it's best not to rush it. Let's see what your angels are saying, please, Cancer. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. So it's worth kind of being truthful, because something could go well for you now and you could get what you deserve, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides are saying, please, Cancer. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument or listening. So music's still part of your journey. I'm going to pick another card because that's come out a few times. What other message have we got from Cancer's spirit guides, please? Okay. Be silent, pay attention and simply observe with your eyes, ears and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Okay, so the more you observe over the next few days, the more you're going to be able to kind of make the right decision or weigh things up, okay? So that's interesting, because the answer will come the next few days if you pay attention and observe, okay? Right, let's see what your loved one in spirit is saying then, please, Cancer. Thank you for making amends. You make my soul shine. So spirit, someone in spirit who knows you is saying that you've basically made amends, or you've been able to reach out to certain people, keep the peace with certain people, and they are grateful for that. You make my soul shine. Okay, so or maybe you've shown love to somebody that's important to them and they're really grateful for that, okay? So that's really nice confirmation. So there is an exciting opportunity here for you. You've got to weigh things up and observe how things go the next few days. Your person here, they have got a lot to juggle and contend with. They're quite sensitive to energy, which is why they sort of hold back a bit sometimes, or why they get triggered sometimes, but actually they can manage things. They are going to manage things. You might be going round and round in circles about something, but you've got the Justice card. You know, things are actually going to go well for you. It's worth you speaking your truth. And it's also worth observing how things go the next few days, because therein lies your answer. And music is still part of your journey. And your loved one in spirit is saying, thank you for making amends. You make my soul shine. So I think they're very happy. Someone in spirit who knows you is very happy that you've maintained certain relationships or something, like shown love to somebody, something like that. So I hope that helps, and I'm sending you lots of love across Gaia wherever you are. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, because by giving the thumbs up, it does help me reach out across YouTube. Thanks again, really appreciate it, because I know the channel's gone through a few changes lately. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but you know, it is making my heart sing for the channel to start rebuilding again, because it, you know, that's obviously what I really want. So I'm sending you lots of love and peace, and it's good to keep in contact. Peace and thank you.